Welcome back. So, I'm late. This is supposed to be going up today. My bunny just waved. She's here, but she's probably not going to be joining in much because she's a bunny. So, it's mostly just me. She's like editing and shit, so, you know, she's kind of busy and stuff. I don't know if SweetFX is still enabled. It should be. So, I've had to reinstall Windows since then. I had problems with my graphics card. It was yeesh. I got a new one though. I got an R9 390 now, which a lot of people have said is a rebranded 290. It isn't. It's similar, but it's just different enough to be its own thing. I also had some major problems getting the Steam controller working again because this game is a broken piece of crap and doesn't register thingamajigs. What are those things called? Shoulder buttons. So in the end I had to emulate it as a keyboard and set up my own bindings and stuff. Ugh. Yeah, freaking game. I mean, come on, this game's been out for like 6 years now. 4, 5, 6 years, something like that. And Ubisoft still haven't fixed it. I tried downloading like a third-party patch thing to get it working. Nope, didn't work. But whatever. I have it working now. No. Freaking snangs. Ish. Don't be such snigbugs. I don't know what snigbugs are, but they are them. Bunny's giving me funny looks because I'm saying weird stuff now. Anyway, let's get this doing and stuff. Ish. In my butt. So, ish. It's been ages since I played this because I was without a computer for like months. I thought there was a thing up here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I was without a computer for almost 3 months. I'm married now to my bunny. She's here with me. If anybody's checked out my anybody's checked out my other videos, you already know that. So that's all one of you who watches. Hey, dude. JC Rebel. It's my dude. Yeah, it's because of him I'm doing this. Because of you I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm talking to everybody else, because you're like the only person who watches. Pretty much I'm just talking to myself, but you know. Yeesh. Get up there, you frangong. Making up words already. I'm way out of practice at this because, you know, lack of computer and stuff. Plus, you know, I actually have a life now. It's crazy. I'm getting a bike soon, hopefully. Well, I kind of have one. It's just not here. My youngest brother. Yeah, my youngest brother has had a bike. The wheels are broken or something on it. One of the tires is broken, so I need to have that replaced. But anyway, yeah, the tire or something happened with the wheel, so he was going to get it fixed, but he just ended up buying a new one. So, yeesh. I'm going to have his old one. Just need to get it here. I can either go and pick it up, which would be kind of awkward because I'd then have to bring it on a bus, probably. And buses can be awkward about that kind of thing. Sometimes they'll allow you, but they often ask you to take the wheel off and like twist the handlebars and stuff. So it's more likely my mother's boyfriend is going to bring it down by car. So it depends when he's free, because he works at the post office. And when he's not doing stuff at the post office, he spends all his time gardening for extra income. He's one of those people who just never stops working, you know? So, it depends on when he's free to be able... Are there any more? No, I don't want that one. How do I zoom out? I have no idea. It's not the shoulder buttons. I thought it'd be the shoulder button. Ah, there we are. It is the shoulder buttons. It's L1 and R1 or left bumper and right bumper. Let's go get that codex page. Ish. Right, I can't ride horseman into... You're alright down there, dude. Need a hand? Okay. Look, dude. Okay, it's vanished. You've seen better what at dogfights? Better cans? That's what it sounded like to me. Move out of the way, stupid people. I mean, I could just walk and stuff, but that'd be too much like common sense. Right, how do I... There we go. Yeah, and every time I start this up, I keep having to remind myself that I put the subtitles on so I could see the thingy-bob stuff. Translations of like the Italian and stuff. I keep turning them off, and I'm like, nope, nope, nope. I left them on deliberately so I could read what was going on and stuff. And you're like, yeesh, and I'm like, yeesh. Anyway, we're back to the adventures of Ballsackzio Auditore de Ballsackzio, who is the biggest ballsack in the universe. So my cat would love him because he loves licking balls. It's like what he does constantly, so much so that he's actually kind of going bald. He has his own Twitter as well, and somebody accused him of being a bot today. She asked him, "Are you a bot?" And he was like, "No, I'm a cat who likes licking my balls." Yep. Pretty much sums it up. Right, where's the... Oh, it's there. So there was absolutely zero point to climbing up there then. Derp. Actually, let's go and have a look at...
Quite a few different accessories too.
Cool.
Things you may not know you need.
Let's go and have a look at the... Shall we... Yes. Nah. What ones? Steel, ebony and ivory. Let's go ebony. Hashtag racism. You know? Because, you know, white and stuff and whatever. I don't know. You know how it goes. Move out of the way, peepules. Why are you such peepules? I thought changing your clothes made you less obvious to the peepules. It seems to increase it rather than decreasing it. Right, is it up on this roof? It's probably up on this roof, isn't it?
Might have to deal with this.
Oh noes! Claudia's getting some more monies. Money, money. So I thought I'd actually left here and already gone on to the next area, but it seems that seems that I'd actually saved it just after my favourite quest in the entire game. I love that quest so much. It's so amazing. Anyway, let's go head off to Roma. Ish. Or should I head back to the Villa Auditore? No, I'll go to Roma first. Wait. Oh, I thought there was like an invisible thingy up for a moment there. What are those things called? You know those things with the stuff? Yeah, those things. Wanted poster. I thought it was just invisible because, you know, I've got it, but no. It was a chest. So I still don't understand why Katerina didn't just jump across the water. I mean, look. Where was she? She was over there, wasn't she? It's not that far. There. She was there. She could have jumped across that. I mean, she might have gotten a little bit wet, but it wouldn't have killed her. I mean, she's a woman. She's used to getting wet. Hashtag feminism. Ugh. Yeesh. Anyway, it's time to go. It's time to leave this place and go to the next place where the things are placed like. Yeesh.
Be careful, Ezio.
There now, dude.
That was my next conquest. I don't think so.
Look at her.
That's Caterina Sforza, daughter of the Duca di Milano. Her husband.
And he cares.
Her husband is the Lord of Forli. That woman is as powerful and dangerous as she is young and...
I don't see her as being that beautiful, to be honest. The face is really weird. They did a much better job of rendering her in the later games. She was... I mean, because Caterina Sforza was known as being a deliriously beautiful woman. She wasn't the one that used to delight in getting men to fight over her. That was someone else.
Everything all right?
Oh.
Better than all right. You're making amazing progress.
Here we go then.
Amazing's quite a strong word.
Then why are we stopping?
Prolonged exposure to the animus can have side effects.
In my butt.
Awesome.
It's nothing
Yeah.
to worry about. You haven't shown.
So I
any
have
of
the
Symptoms? What?
or I had on the Xbox 360. I had a theme, an Assassin's Creed 2 theme, that had people like sat in
So what
The Animus
you're saying
2.0.
is-
What we're saying, Desmond, is if you're not careful, you may not need the Animus to visit with your ancestors.
Well, it's already started
It wouldn't be a
happening.
bad thing, assuming you could control it. Up until now, though, no one has.
Subject 16.
Desmond. And they kept him in the Animus for way too long, sometimes days at a time. We're being careful.
In Assassin's
I hope
Creed
so.
3, Desmond spends
Anyway, I
weeks
was
in
hoping
at
we
a
could test out
time.
your skill retention. See if you've picked up some of Ezio's abilities.
Ballsackzio.
Meet me downstairs when you're ready.
Meet you in my butt. He's like, yeah, that ass boy. Where's Rebecca? Rebecca? Oh, there she is. She's usually like right next to the thing.
Hey, nice work today. You're a
Look at her face.
Nice. It's definitely getting easier. I gotta say, after all the
He's
crap
like,
I went through,
yeah.
nice to be with the good guys.
Who says they're the good guys?
Let's not get carried away.
What's that supposed to mean?
In case you've forgotten, Rebecca, we're assassins. I can look it up for you if you like. Basically, it means we assassinate people.
Only when we have to.
It's a choice. You're choosing to
And
kill.
Abstergo say that they only do it when they have
What do you
to.
think all this is for, eh? You think Lucy's giving you Ezio's abilities so you can build schools in South America and
Well,
deliver
maybe.
rice to starving Indonesians? What are you, Desmond, a vegan? You'd be the first vegan assassin in history.
Look, it's not
I doubt
ideal,
that somehow,
and
but
taking
yeah.
a life is never easy. But sometimes there's no other way. Sometimes, Desmond, people have to die for things to change.
You always
Your
have a
voice.
choice.
Don't fool yourself into thinking you have no say. I mean, isn't that what we're all about here? Safeguarding free will?
Yes. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. My butt is true.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it into a whole big thing.
No, you were just being honest.
That's cool. So how's she treating you?
Well,
Translation software
He
is
was just
still a
being
bit
honest.
laggy. You're probably catching the odd bit of Italian. Sorry about that.
No worries. Sturgo's machine wasn't perfect either.
this
But
was
that's definitely a big plus.
I was actually reference to the players because a lot of people complain about the lack of subtitles in the first game. I remember commenting on the forums about it. It's like, to me, it's no big deal. I usually play with them off anyway, but I can understand how people who are deaf could certainly make use of them.
What could 16 have found that needs so much secrecy and security?
I don't know, do I? Lucy thinks it's something about the Codex, but I'm not so sure. I'm all ears if it's as likely as 16 says.
I always found that
Right,
expression
if I was allowed to
amusing.
use the Animus, I'd be
So
the
just
one in there
imagine a
finding
piece
out.
made entirely of
Instead,
ears.
as usual, forced to sit here on the sidelines.
You do a much more important job, Simon. You provide the Britishness. I mean, who else is going to do it? They can't get Rebecca to do it. She's not British.
What are you up to?
Huh?
Well, who are you, my mum? I've been running traces on the Codex pages, looking to see if any of them are still around. Nothing concrete. Reports of one in the archives of the National Central Library
Sense
in
makes.
Florence. Maybe a few in the hands of collectors. Probably Templars.
Probably, because everybody knows that the Templars are responsible for everything bad in the world ever. The Templars are basically Gamergate.
Seems so real.
Dante Alighieri by way of Marco Polo.
Seriously?
Something happened.
Alighieri!
in 1921, yeah? Now, I'm still working on making the connections, but Polo encountered the assassins while visiting Kubla Khan. This must be when he obtained the Codex.
Cool.
Now,
Wait.
when he returned to Italy, he passed it on to Dante. Dante was close to him, if not an assassin himself. Now, I've
Do you
no
think they'll
idea
do
what
something
brought
about
the two of them
Kubla Khan?
together. But I'll tell you what, I reckon we could find out.
I don't
Find my
think Lucy
book.
wants us messing with the Animus.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, what do you think
We'll
you're
have to
doing?
deal with.
And why is the
It's
G
fine,
capitalised?
we'll have to wait.
It's not just curiosity, you know. They actually have
How'd you
useful...
get mixed up in all this?
Most
benefits
assassins,
and
Desmond,
I can
like
words.
you, yeah? They're born into the Brotherhood. Not me, though.
No, he's
Here we
special.
go.
What? Last. Anyway, I've always been a big fan of the unexplained. There's something exciting there, you know? A sense
Well,
that life is more
yeah.
interesting, more
Knowing
mysterious
things
than
that
we've
you
been
don't know.
raised to believe.
It's always good.
So what, you just stumbled across the Assassins?
No, I found the Templars first, actually. Abstergo is a
Actual?
big company. It's too big, which means there were slip-ups. You know, like that mess they're having right now with the fluoride.
Oh,
When
God.
I was tracking this stuff
Frickin'
years ago,
fluoride.
I must have been, what, 14, 15?
You knew Abstergo was a Templar company?
No, not at first. I just knew they were up to no good, and I figured maybe I could do something about it.
But maybe they're not entirely up to no good. Have you ever considered that possibility?
Posting stuff to news groups, trying to spread the word, looking for people who might have stories to tell.
So he was on
Must
4chan.
have gotten Abstergo's attention.
Well,
Is that what they're saying?
fortunately, I got Rebecca's first. Otherwise, I'd probably be at the bottom of a river.
You're welcome.
Yeah, she tried to warn me, told me I was messing with the wrong kind of people.
And what did you do?
Ignored
I thought you were
her.
mental.
But now you know better.
Yeah, now I know you're just a bit mental.
Long story short, I saved his ass multiple times.
I want to know what it is with Rebecca
Dropped
and
it
those
let Abstergo have their way.
headphones. She wears them
Real
constantly.
badass.
So what happened?
I have a gift, Desmond. I have a gift for seeing things, making connections. Like your real vision, you know? Only useful.
We offered him a place.
In other words, he has a brain.
Yes, you did, yeah. The alternative? A life on the run from the most powerful
Oh,
organisation.
in
on
other
the planet.
words,
I decided to prolong my life.
He's
I
British.
was something like that. So I signed up. Been doing research and analysis for them ever since. Best part is, I love
yeah,
it.
I could see myself doing a research job. Maybe I should look into that. See if there's anything I
What's
can do
this for?
online.
I'm keeping tabs on the other teams.
Other
But
teams.
I'm also
The Templars have been
thinking,
hunting down
once I get that
pieces of
bike,
Eden using the map they got from
I
you
could
and
maybe
Abstergo.
use that to do
Luckily,
delivery
Lucy's
work.
provided
The
us
problem with
a
that
copy as
is
well, allowing us to pursue them.
How's that working out?
So far, so good.
they generally
Find
have
one of those
full-time
pieces we're gonna
placements,
have
and I'd need something that
Well,
much
you're picking
more
up on that, aren't
freeform.
you? That is why we're training.
What I really want to find is
Once you've
something
acquired
like
the necessary
Uber, but
skills,
for
we'll
bikes,
be able to
where you
send
just
you
sort
in
of
the
turn the
field.
app on.
And what about
I
you?
don't know if we
Why'd
actually
you-
allow stuff like that in the UK because we're much stricter about who can do what. You have to be like licensed and stuff.
But make no mistake, Desmond.
So
I'm an assassin through and through. I've killed before. I expect to kill again.
I can.
It's just that.
No, I'm sure I'll find something. If anybody happens to know of anything, I'd very much appreciate hearing about it. Remember, it has to be UK based because that's where I live. So I know there's an American one. My Lady Bunny Suit told me about that. Hey, beautiful.
Because one of the Uber drivers I was with, he was also a Lyft driver and also a food driver, and it's all on his phone.
There must be something like that, surely. I mean, we have Uber over here, so I'm sure we could get something like that. If not, maybe I could try and set one up myself, because I totes have the money to be able to do stuff like that, you know?
Ask people to invest in you.
Maybe. Again, there are all licensing issues in the UK. We are a lot stricter about that kind of thing. It's one of the best and worst parts about living in this country.
So what's the plan?
You can climb up there and suck some
We're gonna
dicks.
see what you managed to retain.
Sure.
Come on.
But no, I never pull out. But hey, if you suppose you were into that kind of thing, you'd go down well in Japan.
Abstergo's out there, looking for us. They're better funded and better equipped.
But in case it isn't
So it's
obvious,
only a matter of time before we find this place.
this channel is not
We need to be ready
PG-13.
for them when they do.
You
I
know?
want you to activate the warehouse's defense
NSFW.
system. I'll let you figure out
Well,
how to reach
maybe
the
not
sensors.
quite that far, but certainly
Open your eyes.
something you should be wary of. General content isn't particularly graphic, but the stuff I talk about, yeesh. Cool. The bleeding effects.
Lucy? I'm seeing things.
Cool.
Do the hallucinations last longer than 30 seconds?
No.
Then it's nothing to be worried about. It'll pass.
Nothing to be worried about yet. But maybe.
So, how am I doing?
You've picked up every single one of Ezio's skills. The adoption rate is
And you
fantastic.
know this.
Another day or two and we'll be done.
Cool. Get down. Whoa. Whoa. Stop putting the camera down there, for God's sake. Ah. My eyes! Why are my eyes being eyes? Why are they being eye-like? Maybe because they're eyes? It's possible, I suppose. Stop seeing things, you silly man. Whatever.
All right,
I'm
you
not
gotta
actually that
tell me,
interested
why
in-
Ezio? Why Italy? I mean, we could have just gone back to Altaïr again. Followed him during his early years.
It started with 16.
Ah, good old Subject 16.
Yes.
He repainted my room, you know. With his blood.
I've been going through his files.
But did he
Maybe
repaint your
flagged a
butt?
couple of his animus sessions.
Wait a second.
A bunch of different ancestors, different dates and locations.
No.
Ancient Africa,
Can
the Middle
I
East. But
reach
towards the
out?
end, he became obsessed with Italy. I think he knew about the vault.
There we go. Boom! Squish.
A few of the records of his later Animus sessions are missing.